started Nitro Circus 12 years ago, and since then we've been able to do some pretty ridiculous stuff.
We've been toying around with the idea of a live show for a long time, but it's really a big unknown for us. We don't know if we can take what we've done in TV and on movies and adapt it to a live audience inside of an arena. I mean, we could quite easily fail miserably on this.
The only way that we know how to approach things is to just go out there and give it a go. It all started in Southern California. We got a location that was a big open area where we could build jumps, bring in motorcycles, bring in contraptions, and we just started freestyling.
I don't think that one's gonna work. One of the main elements of the show is this gigan ramp that we've set up out here. It's the exact ramp that we're gonna send over on a boat to Australia, and we don't know what we're doing. We don't know how tall it should be, how big the gap should be, how fast you have to go. We brought out the boys and Jolene and just letting them have a go at it, and we'll see what happens.
With the pink wheels and the 3 pounds of metal, you got this for sure.
Let's just go like right at the same time, and I'll probably beat you down a little bit.
All right.
And then get out of the way.
Good deal. Go ahead.
One of the biggest decisions in designing the tour is who's going to make up the cast. And we know we want to have about 40 athletes or performers, but where do you find the world's best scooter rider or the world's best pogo rider or someone who's going to go down on roller skis or on a boogie board on wheels? So while we're testing the ramp, we got to try to find these people who are actually going to be willing to do this stuff night in and night out.
So the basic gist of this is the peanut gallery over here has been calling what Cam's going to be doing. Everyone else is done for the day. And here comes Cam, about to do a front flip knack-knack. He doesn't do knack-knacks, he doesn't do front flips with. It's like live entertainment 24/7. Hey, you almost had it. Give it another go.
I spun around like a million times. Oh. Is it like broken or something? Let's see if I can get in the reflection here. Oh, that's good.
Today we've got a kid coming in from Las Vegas, Nevada by the name of Fotheringham, and he's a wheelchair athlete. To see a guy like this come in, I'm pretty pumped.
Nitro Circus is about doing things you shouldn't be able to do or what people think is impossible. That's why Fotheringham, or Wills as we call him, is the epitome of the Nitro Circus philosophy.
When I wake up in the morning, I never look at myself or feel like I'm disabled, you know. I never look at it and say, oh man, I'm in a wheelchair, you know. I can't do this, I can't do that. To me, it's just like I'm riding my BMX bike around everywhere I go. I'm on my wheelchair, not in it.
When Travis told me that he had a guy in a wheelchair that he wanted to take down the gigan ramp, basically I thought he was crazy.
One night, I got an email from Nitro Circus saying how they heard I wanted to do a mega ramp. We're up for anything awesome, and you know, we're not gonna stop you from doing anything. They might regret that, because once they let me touch that ramp, I'm just gonna go all out.
Just pulled up to Paula to this gigantic ramp. This thing is massive. Everyone's just worried if I can even make it down the ramp, but I think if I have the speed for it, I'm just gonna throw for a flip. If it's okay with you guys, I think I just want to go for it.
Just do it, yeah.
Thanks for the support, guys.
Yeah, bud. See you at the bottom. We'll take you out.
Woo!
the most ridiculous thing I might have ever seen.
That kid's sick.
Wow.
It wasn't that bad on the way down. I'm gonna do a flip over this one.
He's the fastest inductee into Nitro Circus ever. One jump, he's in. Lifetime member.
Without a doubt, one thing that the Nitro Circus can always be proud of is that we have pushed the limits of a kid's toy.
Under.
The essence of the Nitro Circus fingerprint. Taking a contraption and putting it to use in a way that was never intended or ever expected.
Oh, that was scary!
It led from, let's find a big hill to race it.
A little boo-boo from the big wheel.
All right, that was cool, but not fun enough. Let's try to build a jump, see if you can jump one of these things. Oh, that was awesome. Now let's backflip it. You know, these guys are dropping in on a gigan ramp, which is serious business.
Way to keep it under control, composure. That's what we're looking for.
I think the big wheel flip's good to go.
Oh no, Doc, hey!
What the just happened?
One moment, it's ridiculous and stupid and silly. In the next moment, it's like, holy crap, that is legit what he just did off the gigan ramp on that.
Now these guys have flipped a tricycle over the gigan ramp. The cork's coming out of the bottle. We're gonna be pouring bubbly and throwing everything off of this that you can possibly think of.
Came up with the bright idea of putting a scooter in an ice chest. Guess it's my job to jump it. You ready? Ready. Let's do it.
This is kind of silly.
Finding a guy like Dusty is like finding a needle in a haystack. He was a warm body that we threw down the ramp. He took his lumps, he innovated, he was trying all sorts of different things, started to style it out. That's what really earned him a spot on the tour, and now he's a main fixture.
The boogie board's usually good, and it hooked towards the other ramp. That's bad. And then it hooked way off the other side of the other ramp and sent me into the wall, and I landed on a fold-up chair and not the foam. Yeah, I don't know what happened, but I'm just glad everything's working.
I don't want to tell the guys this because they've been working hard. After seeing the sessions going on here, we're definitely not ready. We're close, but we've run out of time. We got to pack the ramp up, and we got to get on a plane and head over to Oz.
Here we come, Australia.
We have an eclectic group of some serious ADD characters going on here. I hear people talking to themselves, riding their bikes back and forth. People are flipping and jumping off the stuff over there. This guy's over there yelling crazy style. Every minute around here is action-packed.
Oh, that wasn't fun. Ow. How do I not crash on the dangerous things? Ow. I'm gonna wear elbow pads for the trip back to the ramp.
Yeah, I don't know if you noticed or not, but I'm the only one in line. If there's one thing I know, it's the food schedule.
So we've got Andy Buckworth, he was talking it up like he's all out in a packet of Tim Tams and claiming the double fronty, but reckon he's not going to do it. So got here, told him I'll give him $100 cash. There it is, 2 pineapples, if he goes and does it right now. Alright Buckworth, let's see it!
Class is the front flip twice. That's all it is. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Snap as hard as you can, hold on for the ride. Feels really good, but at the moment, not doing it in the show, but it's just good to get the practice in. Everything has its price, and something that only 2 people in the world are doing, it's definitely got its price.
So Andy Buckworth has this double front flip, but he hasn't been throwing it because Poor didn't want to pay him to do it. And he threw it down in practice, and immediately Poor runs up to him, "Can you do that trick for me? Can you do that trick for me?" And I don't know how much money he threw at him, but now Andy Buckworth is doing his double front flip in the show.
Our first show is on Friday, so we basically have 4 days to pull together all the elements to the show that we haven't practiced at all. We're still experimenting on what are going to be the final creative elements, and we were just messing around with the Zord ball, and it didn't go so well.
Did he break his leg? Oh my god, it's like, wait.
You alright?
Oh. Hey, medic! Medic!
Watching one of the guys take a hit like that is always a definite reality check. It's just something that kind of hits home for each and every one of us.
Oh yeah. Not even a broken ankle can stop people from being complete idiots. Oh! Could that have been any more perfect?
The freestyle motocross portion of the show is really unbelievable. You have all the biggest tricks happening in one night. You got a 360 heel clicker by Bilko, you got a body varial, you got a double backflip, you got this new thing that they created, 9 guys upside down in the air at one time, slapping each other high five. I've never seen anything like that.
As you're doing the flips, you see the guys in front of you, and you actually see like the whites of their eyeballs. You're like, wow, and you're like, oh, I gotta flip. And then as you flip it, you kind of look over, you're like, wow! And you see all that, they're doing like high fives in the air while upside down, and then right as you come around, you go to spot your landing, you see 4 more people taking off, and then all you see is like wheels and moving parts and frames, and it's really cool.
The moto guys are actually pretty polished, but the tricks that they're doing are like a once-in-a-lifetime trick, and there's guys doing stuff that are to their max of their ability level. This is something that you normally save for X Games. They're gonna do it 3 times a weekend. I mean, they might stick it once, they might crash once, they might get hurt. We're gonna have to figure out a way to keep the show going. We have the best of the best and the craziest of the crazies, and we gotta do this week in and week out for 6 weeks.
The Gigana ramp side is worrying the hell out of me. Like we're so far in front on the freestyle side, we're a long way behind on the Gigana ramp side.
Land anything. I think it's just hit the guys how far behind we are. This isn't a TV show or a movie where you get a bunch of takes to get it right. You get one shot in front of a live crowd, then you have to move on. And I think it's starting to get in their heads now.
I'm not sure what it is, whether it's the temperature or being indoors or the humidity, but the Gigana ramp just is not flowing the same way that it did in Paula during training. It's really throwing the guys off, and we've got to figure it out.
We just couldn't do the rehearsal because the guys on that side actually were so far from ready to even be able to do a dress rehearsal. This is really starting to become very worrying. We're a long way behind, and if we don't get things nailed by kind of lunchtime tomorrow on the Gigana ramp side, then we're just not going to be in good shape on Friday night, and I'm just not going to allow that to happen.
Poor is being a serious drama queen. He keeps saying, "I will not let it fail, I will not let it..." Well, of course, nobody's going to let it fail. And these guys are just, it's in their mentality, they're going to do whatever it takes to succeed. And if that means falling on their head, then not succeeding. It's just the way they are. We're going to be fine tonight.
We're a couple of minutes from showtime, and I've never been so nervous in all my life.
One minute, guys. We are 1 minute to go.
Travis Pastrana.
This crowd is out of their mind.